Hello guys, you're welcome again to another After Effects tutorials, and today I want to show you how you can create this cinematic leak logo animation right inside Adobe After Effects. So support me on this one. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, then turn on the notification, come back, let's get started. Now in Adobe After Effects, we're going to create a new composition. We're going to name this main, and then the resolution is going to be 1920 by 1080. I'm going to go with 30 frames per second, and then the entire duration for the composition is going to be 10 seconds. So then hit OK. Right click on your timeline, go to new, and then add a new solid layer. Make sure this is black and then name this BG. Then Ctrl D on your keyboard to duplicate this, then hit Enter key on your keyboard to rename it to Sweep. Then we're going to add CC Light Sweep, change direction to 39, change shape to smooth, make width 65, sweep intensity to 70. Then we're going to change edge intensity to 25, move your time indicator to 0, and then create a keyframe for the center. So we're going to move this right up here. We're going to move it to this upper edge of the left corner. Then we're going to move our time indicator to 4 seconds forward in time, and then move this to the lower edge of the right corner. So we're going to select this effect, Ctrl D on your keyboard twice to duplicate it 2 times. Hit U on your keyboard to reveal all the keyframes. Select this upper keyframe and offset it a bit. Then you select the lower last keyframe right here and pull it over a bit. We're going to go in and make changes to all of these CC Light Sweep parameters. We're going to go into the first one right here and change the sweep width to 180. We're going to change the sweep intensity to 35. Then we're going to go into this other one right here, the one at this point. We're going to change the sweep width to 50. And we're going to change the sweep intensity to 35. Beautiful. So select this, Ctrl-Shift-C on your keyboard to pre-compose it. We're going to name this Light Sweep. Make sure you move all attributes to the new composition, then you hit OK. Now it is time to import our logo. Navigate to where you have your logo. Drag and drop the logo into the project manager window. Make sure this is set to footage and then hit OK. So drag and drop your logo into the timeline. Hit S on your keyboard if your logo is bigger than the window. Somewhat like this is okay. By the way, I got this logo from freepik.com. You can check them out. They have amazing free stuff right there. So Ctrl-Shift-C to pre-compose this logo. We're going to call this logo holder. Make sure you move all attributes to the new composition, then you hit OK. So now we're gonna Ctrl D to duplicate this logo composition. So we're gonna move one below the light sweep. We're gonna set the track matte for the light sweep layer to alpha matte. That is gonna give us this. Beautiful. Now it is time to import one more asset. We're gonna use a grunge image. Any grunge image at your disposal will do. We just want to make sure we have a metallic rough surface for the logo. So drag and drop it into your project manager window. Then we're going to drop it onto the timeline right below the BG layer. So we don't need this to be visible. So we're going to hide that, although it is behind the BG. So what we're going to do now is to select the light sweep layer, then add CC glass. Now expand the surface. Then we're going to set the bump map to that grunge image that we just brought in. That is going to give us a very rough surface right here. So we're going to set the softness to 8, set height to 40, and displacement to 60. So now we're going to add another effect. We're going to add CC bulbilize. Let's collapse the CC glass so that we can see only the option from this. So we're going to expand the bulbiness. Then the bulb layer, we're going to make it the same grunge image that we brought in earlier. We're going to set the softness to 5. And we're going to set the cutaways to 50. If you take a close look at the logo now, I don't know what your YouTube compression is. You see that we now have a rough metallic look to the logo. So now we're going to bring up this duplicated logo layer to the top. Then we'll add a fill effect. We're going to change this fill color to gray. Then we're going to add another effect called linear wipe. So we go to 3 seconds forward in time, and then set a keyframe for the transition completion and make it 100. Then we'll go to about 7 seconds forward in time and then change the transition completion to 0. So we're going to move our time indicator in between the 2 keyframes. You can hit U to reveal them. Then you will see that we have something like this. So we just need to rotate it so that to follow the vibe of the light sweep. So I'm going to rotate this like this. Then I'll set the feather to 150. So I'm going to duplicate this logo layer again. Then this time I'm going to disable the fill color. So when you disable the fill color, hit U on your keyboard to also reveal the keyframe. Then select these keyframes and offset it a bit forward in time. So if you preview the entire animation now, this is what you're going to have. Beautiful. Now right click on your timeline, go to new and add a new null object. We're going to name this control. Select all the layers on your timeline except the BG and the grunge layer and make it a child of this control null object. So we're going to go to about 6 seconds forward in time. And then select the control layer, hit S on your keyboard to reveal the scale property and make this 70. Then we're going to come back to 0 and change the value of the scale to 120. Right click on your timeline, go to new and add a new adjustment layer. In this adjustment layer, we're going to add the sharpen effect. Also add the noise effect. On the property here, we're going to make the sharpen 40. And we're going to make the noise 25. Then let's add one more effect. We're going to add the curves effect. And then create an S curve like this. That is going to make our logo pop. So if you preview the entire animation now, this is what you got. A very beautiful cinematic.leak logo animation right inside After Effects without the use of any third-party plugin. If you learned something new on this video, please hit the like button. That will enable the algorithm to suggest this to more people. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me in the comment section and I'll reply to all questions as quick as I can. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can support me in any way. You can give me super thanks, subscribe to my membership, whatever way you want to support me with. Even if you share the video, that is also a huge support and it is highly appreciated. If you like the video, leaving a comment is all a support. So with whatever way you are able to support me, I highly appreciate you. So until I see you again on the next one, my name is SSB Otaru from MotionDigit Studios.